Okay, I decided to go out and take a walk, so I'm walking down the alley right now. Oh well. Um, I decided to go out and take a walk because I need to stretch my legs. I haven't really had fresh air in a while, so the last time I had fresh air was when I was testing out my new camera, in which you guys will probably get an unboxing video for possibly today if I can get it done in time. I started it, so I just need to take a little break. Um, so that will possibly be up possibly today if I'm not missing anything out of it. If not today, most definitely tomorrow. But y'all see what I did with the title here? Y'all see what I did with the title here? PTX Presents The Panic of VIP. The reason the only reason why I did it like that, this ain't like, nothing disrespectful, so I don't want you guys to take it as, something that is like, I'm disrespecting PTX and stuff like that. I don't want you to, like, think of it like that. The reason why the reason why I made that title like that, I did it on purpose. Because every time I go on Twitter and something's happening with, like, the fandom, like something happened, I don't know, something happened that like affects us pentaholics. Everybody on Twitter goes into full panic mode, and I honestly, if I have to be completely honest with you guys, I honestly think it's the most funniest thing in the world to see everybody go full panic mode over the littlest things, and I'm just sitting here like, why are you guys panicking so much? Like, it's not that real. Like, come on, it's not that real. If you can't make this event this time, it's okay. It's not like this is their last show or anything. You'll just wait for the next one to arise. Start saving. If you can't make this show, if you can't afford to go to this one, start saving right about now, so you can save up for the next one. That's what most people are doing nowadays. They already know they're gonna have another concert pretty. They already know they're gonna have another tour. They're gonna have another concert pretty soon. Just start saving. It's not that hard. I go on Twitter. I'm editing. I go on Twitter. I'm editing my unboxing video for my new camera I just got, in which that will probably be up today, hopefully. And I just happen to just tune in on Twitter. I hope you guys can hear me with the wind. I go on Twitter and I see that PTX is just dropped some information about VIP. Now, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. This is a little later than I expected, because I mean, let's be honest. We all was sitting here like, okay, so we all got our tickets. Well, not me. I don't got my tickets because I'm not going. I can't afford to go. But everyone's like, okay, so we got our tickets. When are they gonna announce VIP? When are they gonna announce VIP? Did they announce it yet? Did they announce it yet? You can't lie. We all was doing that. Can't lie. Now it's 3 weeks before before the tour starts, and they're just now releasing information on it. Now I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. At first I was kind of like, okay, this is a little bit late, but I mean, hey, whatever. I mean, it's their tour. They can do whatever they want. They can release dates whenever they feel like it. Cool. Why not? And if you got the money to go, then you got the money to go. If you don't, then screw it. It's whatever. Everybody went to full panic mode because of how late they released those. How late they released them, and then, oh man, sorry. Wind is like getting dirt in my eye. I really hate this shit. First of all, before I continue on, how's everyone doing? I didn't see not one comment yet. I usually get people telling me hello by now. But going on Twitter and I see like all the comments made about that, and then I see some other comments here and there that are just like, I'm just sitting here like, did not need to be said. I don't know why your thought process is like that. Come on, give them a break. And stuff like that. I don't know if you guys seen the mess on Twitter. If you want to know about the prices for the VIP, your boy Hassan Ahmed has the screenshot on his Twitter page. So if you're not following him, go follow him. He also makes awesome content on his YouTube channel. He makes reaction videos, and he also does reviews and unboxing videos. Especially the Power Rangers. If you're into Power Rangers, he does stuff on that, as well as gameplay for the Nintendo Switch. I think last thing he did was Splatoon. So definitely check out his channel. I usually tune in whenever I'm doing my work. So I never usually comment, but I usually tune into his videos when I'm like sitting doing my own work, and I sit here and I listen. I'm more of a listener when it comes to like his videos. He talks about the products and stuff like that. When he's reviewing products, I don't really have to watch the video. I could just listen. But anyway, first, okay, cool. How you doing? You're the first to comment. Maybe not the first to get here, but the first to comment. Appreciate it. But anyway, I'm gonna walk the other way because someone's doing construction over there. Matter of fact, I can go this way. I think. Yeah, I can go this way. I'm just taking a walk while going on this rant. But anyway, like I look at all the comments and as myself, I have to look at the situation from different angles. See why each group of people was upset. You got those people who are upset because of how late they released the prices for the dates. You got those who are upset because of the prices for those dates. And then you got those who are just upset. Just because they got nothing else to be upset about. They're just upset. I probably say that as a joke, but like half the time that's real shit. Like people are just generally just upset, just to be that way. You got to look at it from like different angles, and you have to try to see and understand why those people are upset, and then come up with a common solution for everything. And that's what I like to do. I'm never one-sided. I don't take people's sides unless you're doing the election. Then you have to choose one side. And I chose Harambe. Anyway, no, seriously, no, okay. All right, all jokes aside, like with me, I can never be one-sided. I have to look at it from both angles and try to find a common denominator somewhere. Now, I get why people are upset because of how late they released them, and even I was like, okay, this is a little later than expected. Kind of gives people a little bit less time to prepare. But at the same time, you have to think, they're doing a tour. You know they're gonna have VIP. You kind of have a rough idea already from the summer tour and from the winter tour last year of how much the tickets are gonna be. Why don't you have that saved up? So I mean, I'm not saying that you're wrong for being upset about that, but it's like, as a pentaholic, you should already be prepared for that. Especially if you've been following them for as long as they've been out. You have a rough idea of what their prices will be like. Why don't you have that saved up yet? Why is the pricing suddenly a surprise to you? Unless you're new, unless you are a completely new pentaholic, like this is your first concert, this is your first time ever seeing them, then I understand. But if you're like not new to this game, if you've been in this biz of going to concerts for like years, why is this news to you? Right? So there's that. I'm pointing out the good things and I'm pointing out the bad things about why people are upset about different things. So let's see. I covered pricing just now, right? other reasons why people are upset because of how late how late they announce their prices. Again, I understand, but then it kind of goes back to the first one. You either way, no matter how late they announce it, if you have the money for it, don't worry. If you have the money for it, then you shouldn't really be complaining. You have the money for it. You're able to buy it. What's the problem? On the other hand, if you don't have the money for it, then I mean, it kind of just goes without saying. If you don't have the money for it, then oh well. I mean, you could probably try to save up as fast as you possibly can, see if you can get the ticket before someone buys the last one. But there ain't really nothing else I can possibly tell you on that matter, other than you better work fast. So there's that. Um, so let's see. People are mad because of the prices. People are mad because of how late they release the dates. And then people are talking about the requirements for the VIP packages and what do you get to do, what you don't get to do, stuff like that. People are complaining about not having them sign anything. That's the other thing I actually kind of forgot to mention earlier. People are mad because they're not signing anything. Instead, everything they have, you're just getting a pre-signed poster from them. Okay. Here's my thing about that. I get why people are upset because maybe they don't want just a signed poster. Maybe they don't want them to sign the poster. Maybe they want them to sign something else. Maybe they have like some merch or a shirt or something that they want them to sign. I get that. Honestly, I do. And there's gonna be a giant point to all of this too. As I'm talking, there's gonna be a giant point to this, and I'm gonna get to that in a second. But I do get why people are upset about that. Because honestly, I have something that I want them to sign. But until I read the thing, they said you're going to get one signed poster. And there was a note from Jeff. I don't remember exactly who he is or what he does, but I think he has something to do with like the management team. Maybe, I think. I don't really follow the management team too often, so I don't really know. But I mean, I'm not really stressed about it. I mean, mostly because I'm not going anyway, but even if I was, I wouldn't really be too stressed about it. I still get something signed by them. They still signed it. It's totally fine. It's not like it was forged or anything. It's still something signed by them. So all I can do is literally be grateful. And I hope and pray to God that everyone has that mindset. But reading the comments, it doesn't seem like everyone has that mindset. And it's kind of a little disturbing to me, if I have to be frankly honest. Now, like I said, you have to see both sides to this, and then you also have to put in your own input. So I sat here and I read all the comments, and I understood from both ends why people are upset, from all angles. The reasons why people will be mad, and I diagnosed it, and I'm just sitting here like this is insane. This is crazy. But then at the same time, you got those people who are just straight up just mean and disrespectful, like PTX owes you or something. And I'm not saying it's everybody. Some of it comes from the people that are not in the USA. So I will say Australia, for example, just because that was the first thing that popped in my head. Nothing. No offense. I'm not saying nothing bad about Australia. Australia is pretty awesome. The people there are pretty awesome. But I'm saying, like, an example as opposed to, like, me saying most of the people that are complaining right now are the people who are not in line of this tour. And I seen that every time they release a tour, To be completely honest, I see people from Europe, from Austria, from Australia, from other ends of the countries going, they never come to see us anymore. I wish they went on another world tour, stuff like this. Always complaining, and I mean, it's not that you don't have the right to complain, because hello, you have every right to be upset about that. That's cool. But it doesn't really help it really honestly doesn't help the situation if you keep complaining about the same thing over and over and over again. Honestly, if I see someone complain about the same thing over and over again, and I was in that position to where they're wanting me to come there, it makes me not want to go there, just because it tells me and it shows me that the people there are impatient. You know that rule you learned in school. You know, if one person messes up, then everybody in the classroom messes up. You always got that one person that messes it up for everybody. I don't know if you guys can relate to that, but it's kind of in the sense of that. When you got one bad seed that will sit here and just not be patient and just curse you up and down the street just because you won't come to their country, it kind of makes you not want to go there anymore. Because if one person's like that, I can only imagine what other people are like there. Not saying that everyone is like that there, but it's one of those it's one of those things where it gets a little stressful, because then it starts happening in other countries too. Once you go to like that one country after like years and years of complaining, okay, cool. Finally, I visit them. Now everyone else is probably gonna feel some type of way. Hey, what about us? What about us? You went out of your way to go see them. What about us? You can't do the same thing for us. I feel like that's where it's gonna start, and I think they probably know that too. So I mean, it's not like they're never gonna come to your country, but you just kind of have to be patient, because it's not Pentatonics that makes their schedule of where they want to go. It's the management team. If you have to complain to anybody, don't complain to Pentatonics. Complain to the management team. Complain to the people that maps out their locations of where they go. Uh, who sets up the tours and stuff. I mean, yeah, they have some type of input into it and some type of say, but they're not the ones that says, okay, we're going here, 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 and there. That's the management team that does that. They're also the ones that get in contact with the venues that they play at. So if you have to complain to anybody, complain to them. And as for that, with the subject of people complaining and whining and moaning and screaming about it, honestly, there's honestly no point. There's no point, because now people are getting mad at the wrong people for the wrong reasons. You're getting mad at Pentatonics because of A, B, and C. It's just totally unfair. Most of the stuff they do is out of their control. Like with the certain rules and meet and greet, that's out of their control. They didn't make the rules. The management team does. Everything that they have to go through, the management team controls. That's why they are the management team. They manage things. They are the ones that are in charge of keeping the band in check and keeping crowd control under control. They're the ones that does that. Whatever the management team says goes, unless the band says, "Hey, I think we're going to allow this one," and it's like a unanimous decision. And then there's even times where they can even go, "Hey, but I kind of want this person." Like, if you happen to be that lucky person, I want that girl to come up with us, and even the management team were like, nah, I don't think it's a good idea. We can't allow that to happen. Blah blah blah, etc. Yada yada. They're that much in control. So anyway, it's getting a little cold out here. I decided to take a walk to the park. Ain't no one here, so excuse me. I wonder if that same rock is still over there that I sat over there like months ago. You guys remember when I made video. I think it was titled "The Greatest Discovery I've Ever Made." I think so, my greatest discovery on YouTube so far, or something like that. I think that's what I titled it. And all I showed you guys was a rock with the word "mom" on it. I left it. I left it right over here in this park. I left it over here somewhere in this facility. I don't see it no more. So it's either the rain washed it away, the wind washed it away, or some kid actually picked it up and followed the instructions on the back of the rock. I'm not sure, but more than likely it's probably in a new home. But I left it right over here, and there was kids playing over here too. So I kind of left it like right in front of them. So I don't know. Maybe one of them might have picked it up right after I left. Who knows? Or maybe one of the kids were playing hopscotch and kickball with it. Oh well, doesn't really matter. But anyway, while people sit here and complain about this, that, and the third, you also kind of have to like remember that PTX did not have to do any of this stuff. PTX did not have to go on the tour every winter, every summer. They don't have to do that. They choose to do that because they want to see us. They want to see us. They want us to be happy. They want us to see them perform live and stuff like that. Because you don't get that opportunity with every band. You don't get that opportunity with every band. Like every band don't do that. Every recording artist don't do that. They don't go on tour. They just sit at home and they just sit in their studio, record songs, put out albums, and that's it. They never go on tour. No one ever sees them live unless you run into them out on the street. That's the only way you'll see them. These people actually make time to do that, so that way we don't have to go through what other artists go through. They do that because we love us. They owe us nothing. Like absolutely, positively nothing. Keep that in mind. And with people complaining about the prices and stuff, how they slowly increase with each tour. Here's the thing about all that money they're making. They don't get all of it. All the money that's made from all the venues and shows, they don't get all of it. And that's being completely honest. That's with pretty much any situation, not just with that band, with any band, recording artists, anything. They don't get all the money. A part of it goes to the venue because they don't play at the venue for free. They don't just go up to the Rockefeller Center and go, hey, hey, we're gonna perform a couple songs here at your venue. Is that okay? And they just go, yeah, that's cool, yeah, no problem, cool. You can come on the stage. No, you actually gotta pay. You actually gotta schedule. You gotta schedule for days, and then pay. I can only imagine how much they pay to play at that venue, but I'm pretty sure it's a hefty lot, considering they have so many events there and so many other people coming through. Nowadays, it's kind of hard to book a gig at a performance nowadays. It's kind of hard, especially when your venues are like the most popular ones that everyone knows about and everyone's trying to play there. It gets a little difficult. So you can either go for the cheapest ones, or you can go big or go home. But yeah, not all the money goes to them. Some of it goes to the venue. Some of the money goes towards like band equipment and stuff like that. Some of it gets split between the management team because the management team have to make their cut somehow, and whatever's left over is for the band. It gets split between 5 people. So it gets split even farther down. So you get even less. Whatever's left, $25 for the band. But then it gets split between 5 people. So everyone gets $5. So it gets split even farther down. This is the money they use to pay their bills so they can travel the world, see the world. Because that's what you're gonna want to do when you're a famous band, when you know your only job is to sing, perform, and stuff like that. You need some time off to vacate. You don't want to do it at home. Of course, you want to go out and see the world. These are the perfect times to do that. I wish I can do that, to be completely honest. I mean, but then again, I think everyone wishes that. Um, but you just got to keep that in mind. While people are sitting here complaining about the prices increasing and stuff, this is that's some of the stuff they pay for. That's the reason why the money goes up increases so much. The prices increase, not just with here, everything. Prices increase everywhere, even gas prices. You seen how fast that shit went up. I don't even, well, I mean, I drive, but I don't have a car, so I'm not experiencing that shit yet, but I will at some point. I will at some point, and then I'm gonna be at that point where I have to be like, okay, I don't want to go to this gas station. I'm gonna have to travel to this gas station, which is like 20 minutes away, just to get gas, and then I have to drive back and lose 20 minutes of gas, which is gonna be annoying. But you see my point. My main point is to just be grateful for what you have. It's about that time anyway where you have to be grateful for what you have. Like, Thanksgiving is right around the corner. It's about time. It's about time we all just be thankful for shit and just appreciate what we got, because we didn't have to get this. We didn't have to have this tour. They could have easily just ended it with the summer tour, did their Christmas special, and then that was it. Because I think that's what they're in Vegas for right now. I think they're filming another Christmas special. That's a rumor, word of mouth. I don't know 100%, but that's just something I heard. So don't quote me on it. If I end up being incorrect, don't kill me. Anyway, I just wanted to come on here and just say that. I didn't really receive too many comments, so that's totally fine. I guess you guys are just here just to listen to me ramble on, which is totally fine. Which is totally fine. But anyway, I'm done. I think I'm done. Unless you guys have any input to say. Wow, my phone's at like 13%. Because this Jones about to die soon. Like my YouTube career. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, but unless you guys have any input. Yes, no. If you do have any input after I end this live, you can just post them in the comment section down below. I read all the comments, so let's have a conversation if you want. If you agree with some of the stuff I say, if you disagree with some of the stuff I say, just write it down in the comment section down below. Try not to be mean about it. If you do this, not to be mean, but let's just start a friendly conversation. And if it gets a little too in-depth to where I know for a fact that people are probably going to come on here and be rude, then you have my social media. It's in the description box of this video down below. Hit me up on Twitter. Follow me on Instagram. My DMs are open, so if you want to have this more civilized conversation in my DMs, they're always open. I always read them all. I get the notification if you DM me. If I don't get back to you right away, I'm probably busy, like, at work or something. So don't, feel discouraged if I ignore you or anything. I'm not ignoring you. I just can't get to you right at that moment. But when I'm free, I will. I don't care what time of the day it is. If I'm free to answer your message, then I will answer your message right then and there. This is all exercise equipment, by the way. This is like a playground, but it's all like exercise. It's like kids' playground exercise equipment stuff. I tried a couple of these once. Didn't work out for me very well. That circle thing, I flipped over. Like, I don't even know how. I don't even know how. You're supposed to have your feet like right here, and you like pedal and shit. And I don't know how, but I managed to flip over. And after that, I was just like, yeah, I'm never getting on this thing ever again. That's horrible. But anyway, I guess I can end it right here, or we can talk some more until I get home, which I'm literally 2 blocks down the street. Yeah, I'm about 2 blocks down the street. Or what time is it? Oh, 3:20. I don't really have a lot of time to finish editing that video, so I think I might just have one video out today. I was trying to plan to have two out today, but I guess this live stream could count as one video. So hey, technically I might still have two videos out. But the first thing I'm editing is that unboxing video because the camera is so nice. And if you follow me on Instagram and Twitter, you guys know exactly what camera I got. If you don't, you better go do so right now so you can see what camera I got, or you can wait until later for when I release this unboxing video. I might either premiere or I might just post it. I don't know. Hello. Good. So yeah, I might. I might just post it. Just post it. Screw the premiere. I tried it for the first time when I was with Sam. I don't know if you guys saw that, but I made a couple reaction videos with Sam. She's wonderful. If you haven't checked them out, go do so. We reacted to what we reacted. We reacted to Pentatonic's new music video. Why does this phone do that every time? Sorry. What I was saying. I was promoting my last two videos with me and Sam. Again, she's awesome. We reacted to Sweater Weather, and then we also reacted to that song by Scott Hoyen and Rozzy. Is that how you say her name? What was it called? Lose. Those were two incredible songs. Oh my god, they were so good. If you haven't checked those out, go check those out. But I tried that premiere thing for our Sweater Weather video, and me and Sam was in the comments. Not a lot of people came through to like talk to us though during the video, but I appreciate the few that did. It really is appreciated. I'm pretty sure it really is appreciated. I'm pretty sure we're all pretty much new to the whole premiere thing. I'm still kind of new to it, so I don't really get it all that much. But I'm gonna get the hang of it. I might end up using it more often. I don't know how often, but when I get like a better idea of how it's supposed to be used, then I'm gonna start doing it more often. But I'm gonna head home right now. I'm gonna finish editing that unboxing video so I can have it out before I have to go to work. I gotta take the bus to work today, so that's gonna be fun. Yeah, that's gonna be a little bit peachy today. So I have a little bit less time than I anticipated, but it's totally fine. It's not gonna take me long to edit that video at all. I barely gotta do anything. To be completely honest, I just gotta put some footage here, put some footage there. I think that's pretty much that's the secret to making videos. That's the secret to editing videos. Actually, you put some footage here, you put some footage there. Here, footage, there, footage, everywhere, footage, and bam, the video's done. That walkthrough, alright. So I can go this way. I think I came this way. I think I did. I don't think I did. I don't think I came this way. I think I went the other way. Oh no, definitely not, because this ain't my alleyway. Okay. The kids should also be getting out of school by now. Yeah, I see them. They're all a-coming. All the kids are a-coming. If my phone dies before I even get to the house, then, you know, that ends the live stream. Yeah, that was right on cue. Right on. Yep, that was right on cue. All the kids are getting out about now. Today it's Wednesday, right? Man, seeing these kids on these bikes made me want to go ride my bike now, but I know I don't got the time to do that today. If I just gotten out a little bit earlier, then maybe. As I was coming out the house, I saw one of my old coworkers. He was riding his bike. He rode right past me, but he didn't see me. I almost had every mind to like just grab my bike and catch up to him, and just see how his day is. Cause I like to do that for people. I like to do that. Like if I see you on the street, I'm gonna come say hi to you. I'm gonna see how your day is. You know, chat with you for a couple minutes. Okay, let me rephrase that. If you are someone I know, if you're not a complete stranger, I will come. You know, if I see you out in the street, I'm gonna come talk to you, see how your day is, stuff like that. Cause I'm a nice guy. I like to do nice things. I always feel accomplished when I do my one huge deed for the day. Yesterday I did my one huge deed. Some guy at work came to order his food, and then he forgot his card. So I just let him have it. I just manager mealed it, and I just let him have his food. I know that probably ain't really like a big deed, because almost any manager can do that. But I don't know. I felt like I didn't do anything like that was good deed worthy the entire day. So I was kind of very happy for that moment. I don't know why. I just kind of was. Hey, look, the American flag. Good morning, USA. A wonderful day. I don't know the lyrics for American Dad. I wish I did. It's a catchy song. Good morning, USA. Oh shoot! Today. Wait, today is Wednesday. Ooh, I just remember that. 0327. I gotta. Oh, I definitely gotta call that management office thing. I'm trying to get a new place. I'm trying to move out of here because I'm tired of being subjected to a room. So, no, but on some real stuff. I need a bigger place. I need a bigger place. Part of what I just said is true. I'm tired of being subjected to a room, but we need a bigger place. So, I've been trying to look. So, hopefully my options are wearing thin to where I can actually make a selection. Okay, I'm at the house now. I gotta go. I love you guys so much. Thank you guys for tuning in. Until my next video, until my next stream, I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Laters. Bye-bye, guys.